Welcome to the year 2025-26 Red Chili Crop Report being presented at the International Spice Conference. In the narration and in the slides, the word chili will be used interchangeably with red chili. The geographies we have focused for the chili report are India and China, as they are the major producers of chili. India's total chili production stands at approximately 2 million metric tons, while China's production is about 0.6 million metric tons. The harvesting chili season in China begins in October, followed by harvesting across various regions in India. The primary chili growing areas in China include Henan Province, Hebei Province, Xinjiang City, Gansu Province, Xinjiang Province, and Inner Mongolia. Major chili varieties cultivated in China include paprika, yidu, Beijing Hong, Honglong, Erjiang Tiao, Qianjin chili, Puya chili, Shaotian chili, and American red chili. Various stages of chili crop in China. China's chili production in 2025-26 is projected to decline compared to the 2024-25 season, with total output estimated at approximately 245,000 metric tons. Presence of carry-forward stocks may also impact China's chili imports requirements. The average yield of dry chili is approximately 6.7 tons per hectare. For dry paprika, yields are estimated at around 5,000 to 5,500 kilograms per hectare. Production in 2025-26 is expected to decline compared to the 2024-25 crop, with output projected at approximately 234,000 tons, down from about 260,000 tons in the previous year. We now move to India, the world's largest chili-producing country. This map provides a regional overview of the major chili growing areas contributing to total production. 5 states, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Karnataka, Madhya Pradesh, and Tamil Nadu, together account for approximately 85% of India's total chili output, while the remaining states contribute about 15%. Among these, Maharashtra and Gujarat are gaining prominence, emerging as key contributors and may be considered developing production regions. In these 5 major states, the chili sowing season typically begins in June or July and is completed by September or October. However, in the current season, sowing extended into October and November. Harvesting is expected to commence from late January through the last week of March across different chili growing regions. The graph indicates the statewide storage position of major reservoirs in India, with primary focus on the key irrigation water resources of Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, and Karnataka. India received nearly identical monsoon rainfall in 2025, 937.4 millimeters, compared with 2024, 935.9 millimeters, influenced by prevailing La Nina conditions over the Bay of Bengal. This was about 8% above the long-period average, broadly in line with 2024, and marked the highest rainfall since 2020. The charts indicate excess rainfall in the major chili-growing districts of Guntur and Prakasam in Andhra Pradesh, as well as Ballari and Raichur in Karnataka. Warangal and Khammam also recorded excess rainfall during the southwest monsoon period. Cyclones Montha, Ditwa, Senior passed through major chili growing regions. Key highlights of the 2025-26 crop season include reduced acreage and varied weather conditions. Following the same seasonal pattern as the previous year, major flowering was observed from mid-November through December. Integrated pest management (IPM) practices were followed to improve compliance, including the use of sticky traps for sucking pests, pheromone traps, and trap crops for fruit borers. Market estimates of the Indian production trend indicates a 35 to 40% reduction in output based on survey findings. This decline may be attributed to several contributing factors. Cold storage inventories, higher by about 8 to 10% compared to the same time last year, indicate that overall supply may get impacted by 30% or so this year. In Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, the major chili growing regions include Guntur, Khammam, Kurnool, Prakasham, Krishna, Warangal, and Anantapur. Production charts for Madhya Pradesh indicate a reduction in acreage. Production charts for Karnataka indicate a reduction in acreage. Production charts for Gujarat and Maharashtra also indicate a decrease in acreage. The major chili varieties and their general end uses are as follows. 334 or S4 is primarily used for crushed chili production for both export and domestic markets. Teja is mainly exported as whole chili to countries such as China, Bangladesh, Malaysia, and Indonesia. US 341 is largely supplied to domestic spices and seasoning manufacturers. In 2025, chili prices declined during the peak season compared to the previous year, 2024, primarily due to higher carryover stocks. In the subsequent months, prices remained weak as reflected in the continued downward movement shown in the graph. A recovery was observed during the off-season, supported by reports of reduced acreage and concerns regarding crop health. A notable shift in price trends occurred in January 2026, when market arrivals were lower than expected. As new crop arrivals fell short of expectations, prices began to firm, driven by tighter supply conditions. Looking at exports, India's dry chili exports increased by approximately 8 to 10% in 2024-25, with China emerging as the leading destination. In conclusion, the year ahead is expected to be highly dynamic, shaped by reduced acreage, global geopolitical developments, and fluctuating currencies. Although carry-forward inventories are projected to increase by 8 to 10%, actual yield outcomes and price trends will become clearer in the coming months. While prices have recently moved upward, their long-term stability remains uncertain and will unfold over time.